All right, everybody, this is the big one. Yes, I did wear a headband for the occasion. Organizing Organisms, Part 3. This is where it all comes together. Remember, in Part 1, you just found as many organisms as you could possibly find, and you put them into a grid, just loaded it up with organisms. Then, in Part 2, we took some organism stickers that I gave you and practiced sorting, organizing, and classifying them based on what we observed. So this one are things that you find on the land, and then you would give an explanation like you find these organisms on the land. And then this one, these organisms are found in the sea. So we practiced making categories and sorting out different things using the stickers in different ways. Remember, you can sort things based on your observations in lots of different ways. Now, part 3, we're putting it all together. So you're going to take the organisms from part 1 and the stickers and put them into new categories that you create. So there's kind of a lot to do, but I've got some tips to help you. The first tip is actually right here as step 1. Observe the organisms you found in part 1, and then just copy them right into your organism or part 3 document. So if you're in the classwork area, you should actually open up part 1 and part 3, and then open up those slides. I've already done that. So here's my part 3. As always, it's got the instructions for you to refer to. And then I've got one category slide for you that you can duplicate. And then I've got the stickers for you as well. But we need to get those original organisms. So I've also opened up part 1. Now I'm just going to click on the slide over in the left-hand corner or left side, and then hold the control button as I click through, and now all of those slides are clicked. Then you can either right click and choose copy, or I'm going to choose a keyboard shortcut, Control C, come back to part 3, click in the slides area, Control V for paste. Do not link. We don't want changes we make on these to affect our original. And now we have all of those organisms right here for us just to move and sort. Very easy. So now we need to make categories. So I'm going to let you make your own categories, but let's just pretend I decide that there's going to be 4 different categories. So I'm going to duplicate this, right click, duplicate, something we practiced in our in part 2, and then I'm going to name those categories. I don't want to give any away right now. I'm looking for your creativity on this. So I'm going to let you do that. But then I would sort them just by cutting them and pasting them into the category that I choose. One more tip before I go. You can actually pick, just like when you pick the slides, you can pick multiple. So maybe I decide that all of these things should fit together. So then I'm going to click on the bunny, hold on to control, click the ferret, the cat, the dog, and the hamster, and then I'm going to cut all of those. This time I'm going to use a keyboard shortcut, Control X, and bring them back up to this category, Control V to paste, and then they're all there at once. It's just a way to move a little bit faster. You know what, that's not going to fit in that category. I just know that, so I'm going to put it down in my next category, right there. I haven't named these categories yet, but you will, and make sure you also type in an explanation so that anybody who's just glancing at the category can know what you were thinking. Remember, this is a scientific process of observing and sorting and classifying into categories based on what you notice and what you think. Okay, everybody, I will be here for questions. I'm excited to see how you sort these things out. See you later.